Well, 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 top of the morning to you, my friends. It's time to go to work. It may be a Sunday, but we're clocking in because it is a great day to be a virtual wrestling promoter. Yes, sir, it is. How you doing? Getting started a little early today because it is true, I have indeed secured tickets to the feature film Spider-Man Brand New Day this early afternoon. So I will be going to watch that. I wanted to try to get my stream in beforehand rather than afterwards because I got some shopping and stuff to do afterwards. So we're here. We're back in Fire Pro Wrestling World playing Fire Promoter mode, running true virtual wrestling via TCW. We're going to kick things off with TCW 8, our 8th broadcast as a virtual wrestling league. Let me get a quick audio check. My phone's going bananas. I get like all these notifications that appear to be for things I don't care about. What a beautiful technology age we are living in. Hello? Beautiful technology age. Great. We're up and running. We're back, baby. And this is going to be a good one. Of course, last time TCW was live, we saw an emerging new force in TCW, a new faction that hasn't really settled on a single name. They're going by 3 names simultaneously. The Mother Forkers, but also known as the Fork World Order, but also known as the Fork Club. Let me text Dilly Tots, let him know I'm up. Which is not something I regularly do, to be clear. I don't regularly text my friends and go, hey, I'm live, come watch. But I know he's really been enjoying this series. So if he's available, I don't want to miss it because he can't rely on Twitch notifications for anything. Alright, that's better. So, the Fork World Order is threatening to take over TCW. Wouldn't you know it, we're 8 shows in and we've already got a dominating heel faction that wants to spoil the show for everybody involved. It's crazy how these things just tend to happen in pro wrestling, isn't it? We also concluded last time after TCW 7 with a massive hiring, the biggest singles, most expensive signing in our young promotion's history when we signed the final WATCW People's Champion, Mr. Eli Mack, with the $60,000 signing bonus to come here and compete in TCW, which maybe was a little egregious. I probably could have gotten him to sign for way less, but I just couldn't live in a world where Mr. Eli Mack showed up in Fire Promoter, and I offered him a contract here. He said no, and then wound up in like CMLL or something, or God forbid 25CW. I mean, what a catastrophic loss that would be. I just couldn't live in that world. So we haven't done anything this month in August of year 1, and we've already racked up over $80,000 in expenses. So we might have to do a bit of an economy show. But let's get in here. How's our training center doing? It's fantastic. I do think we're getting to the point where we're going to have to upgrade the gym pretty soon. I don't think we're going to do it this month. I think we maybe can sign one more wrestler before we're going to have to upgrade the gym. Anything else we want to buy? No, we can't buy anything right now. Okay, we just can't buy stuff. Merch is good. We're not going to replenish our merch. We've got goods. Okay, we already set up the scouts. Something I realized that you could do after last time was I could just tell each scout I have no preference for style or territory. Just find me what you can find me. I think I might do that this next month. But it looks like we already set them up to scout before we ended last time. What else should we be looking at? I know we have a tournament opportunity with Stardom. I'm inclined to not take that opportunity for now. Because I don't even know if we can afford to bring in any extra talent for this show. So it's going to probably need to be all hands on deck. Is anybody on a training expedition? No. Does anybody need to be on a training? Oh, wow. Look in the top right there. It's official. The Fork Club is here. Thomas Walker, Chucky, and Mickey Williams. The nastiest sons of bitches in virtual pro wrestling today. We also have new tag champions, or our first ever tag champions, by the way, of Samoa Joe and Dax Harwood. Bit of an elite odd couple, but they pulled it off against the Fork World Order. So that was great to see. because they're trying to get all the belts, brother. I'm pretty tired, by the way. I'm pretty sleepy. I would have definitely still been in bed if I didn't have things to do today, which I guess is probably true for most of us most days. But I had to force myself out of bed and take a shower so I could do this. It'll be worth it. Okay, well, and we do only have a few hours, so let's take advantage of it. Let's start thinking about our card for TCW 8. Let's start looking at... Sorry. Where's my roster? I get lost in some of these menus sometimes. Okay. This is our roster. It's everybody who's signed. Mr. Eli Mack will be making his in-ring debut today against fellow junior weight Bill Bullock. I think that's a pretty logical place for him to start. So that'll be fun. I think we decide. I can't remember if I decided out loud, but I think Thomas Walker of the Fort Club, the Brilliant Devil, is gonna get the challenge Bonesaw McGraw for the heavyweight championship today. We're still kind of figuring out who the leader of the Fort Club is. I guess it's got to be Chucky. He's the junior heavyweight champion. So Thomas Walker is probably going to challenge for that. We need to figure out who's going to challenge our tag team. Can we put together a tag team based on what we have here? Like, just throw one together and see what happens. So Thomas Walker's booked. I also don't know who's going to challenge. We're going to have to bring in a new junior to challenge Chucky. Bill's busy. Eli's busy. We have David Houston, but Houston's had his shot against Chucky. We got to bring in some new talent. And do we have Matt Robinson back? Maybe Matt Robinson could be in a tag team. Matt Robinson and Jack Howard maybe could challenge. That could be something. Matt Robinson and Jack Howard could challenge for the tag titles. Let's see how that goes. Right? Matt Robinson and Jack Howard, which leaves us with David Houston needs a match. Which we could easily put him against Chucky for the economy card and call it a day, and then everybody's booked, I think. Or we would have to bring in, if we're going to bring somebody else in to challenge Chucky, then we have to bring in, we don't have to book David Houston, but he's one of our top draws, I feel. One of our best workers. Yo, what's up with Sting and 25CW? That's nuts. I regret that they got him. Who do we want? We just always end up here looking for juniors, man. That could be a strange statement taken out of context. I'm just here looking for juniors, man. We could bring in Catwoman, right? Popular, decent worker, and something I really do want to do is start bringing in more ladies to TCW. I regret that it's become such a sausage party. It wasn't intentional. It just feels as if, when I'm looking out here, the fellas seem to have more of what we need at this time in our young promotion. When it comes to the showmanship, when it comes to their work rate, when it comes to their popularity in America. I've just had a better time finding people who line up with our needs in the male in the male side of the spectrum, somewhat regrettably. AJ's here. We've looked at her before. Just surprisingly not a very good in-ring worker, but she is very popular in the region. And she's not that expensive. What is her work type? Strong style? I guess, if you think so. Let's bring some ladies in. AJ Lee. This show just keeps getting more expensive. I think AJ versus David Houston, and I think Catwoman versus Chucky. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and save and let's book this thing. I'm nervous. That's two people who are not... Look how expensive this show is. So we're absolutely going to lose money on this show, and it has everything to do with how much we spend on Mr. Eli Mack. I wonder if we should do a tournament sometime. That could be fun. Normal matches. All right. And we're not going to watch all these, but we're going to watch this one for sure. We got Bill Bullock versus Mr. Eli Mack. We're going to lose money on this show, I fear. We'll do our best to prevent that from happening, but I think it's going to happen. And if Catwoman or AJ work out for us, we might hire them next month. Io Sky... Wait, didn't we have Io Sky come compete? And she won a match? Why didn't I hire Io Sky? Hold on, I gotta look right. Did Io Sky challenge Chucky for the title? Did that never happen? But we had Io Sky, and I think she won when she came here, and we didn't hire her. We're probably gonna hire Io Sky next month. I probably should have hired Io Sky ages ago, and I probably should have had her come work this show. Let's see. I'm really worried about Chucky. I think I meant to check this between streams, and I gotta tell you, as soon as I went live, I remembered that I didn't do this. I'm a little suspicious of Chucky's stats, and Bonesaw for that matter. I did mean to put them through rigorous performance testing to see if there's something a little funny going on beneath the hood, so to speak. And we didn't have time to do that, so I'm just concerned that they may be unbeatable. But we know they're not. Bonesaw did lose a match to David Houston. I remember that because I just posted the clip on TikTok. He got criticaled, and he was knocked out cold by David Houston, who is like, you know, a homegrown TCW talent. So Bonesaw does bleed. He can be killed. Unfortunately, David Houston's a junior, can't challenge for the heavyweight championship. Jury's out on Chucky. I don't know about Chucky. All right, we've got the tag match. Or we'll do David Houston. It seems like David Houston, let's see, hold on. Who's a bigger draw? They're both of equivalent popularity. Okay, so we'll put AJ Lee. She got different costumes. Go with this one. This one looks fun. AJ Lee's going to take on David Houston. Oh, and let's make sure... What? Hold on, I'm sorry. She's strong style, right? We want to make sure she does not bail on this because it's not to her preference. Strong style. And then a tag match. Tag titles, which will be... right here. Dax Harwood and Samoa Joe will take on Matt Robinson. And what was he? The Hollywood Hunk? Jack Howard. Just kind of a makeshift team. But Samoa Joe and Dax Harwood were a makeshift team. And they won. They beat Mickey Williams and Thomas Walker. Then we'll do our... You know, let's switch it up. Let's have heavyweight go first, right? And then we'll do junior as the main. Bonesaw takes on Thomas Walker. An opportunity he really earned by defeating Mickey Williams when there was sort of a power struggle for who was the leader of the FWO. Though I don't really think it's either of them now. I think it might be Chucky. But Thomas Walker hasn't had a chance. I think he might be the last original TCW heavyweight who hasn't had a shot at the title. So, two heels facing off there. And then our junior, Chucky versus Catwoman. Catwoman's like, when are you going to come back and play Lego Batman? See this one. When are you going to come back and play Lego Batman? You didn't even get to the part where I show up yet. She's so right. I don't know. We might get to... yeah, this month. I was going to say next month. We might get back to Lego Batman this month. It's now August. I didn't mean to quit Lego Batman. It's just, you know. She's Lucha, right? That's fine. Chucky, you can work Lucha style, right? You're junior. Okay, we got a full house. This is a very expensive show. I mean, 27.4 is not that expensive, but it's on top of like the 90 I had. No, I had over 100K invested this month. The show itself not that expensive, but we're absolutely losing money on this. It's because I spent $60,000 to get Mr. Eli back here, and he's working in a non-title opening match. All right, we like this ref. Want to go up a little bit? No, we can't. We gotta stop that. You guys want to pay more money? No, you don't. Okay. All right, we'll take it. Oh, no. Press this button. All right. Save our progress. Now, I think we established a new rule, which is if I hit this, and God, we spent so much money. If I hit this and I don't like what happens, I'm allowed to reload the save. But if I reload the save, I have to take whatever happens on that save, right? I can't. Oh, AJ Lee canceled the match for personal reasons. I wonder what could have happened. But our SNS campaign went viral. We can expect a big turnout next month. Oh my God! Do we re-roll? Dude, we are set. We still have a full house, and our SNS campaign went viral. We might. That sucks. But I think I'm gonna roll with it and maybe put AJ Lee on my blacklist. And no, that's not fair because I think Buddy the Elf did the same thing to us. Somebody did the same thing to us and we still work with them. It was for personal reasons. They didn't say she like no-showed because she hates our promotion or anything. It's like a different category. What's up, Shug? Shug's up early on the West Coast. How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in for TCW here on Fire Pro Wrestling today. How you doing? All right, we'll watch this match. I guess we'll watch all these matches. I was gonna maybe skip AJ and David Houston, but AJ and David Houston skipped me. Here we go. We gotta watch Eli debut here. Here we go. Ring the bell. I'm so sleepy. I do not feel equipped to commentate a pro wrestling match, but you know, we're just here to do our best. Eli's here, man, the final People's Champion of WATCW. He was victorious at Really Mania 3, if you remember. Doesn't that feel like a million years ago already? He won a huge free-for-all match to be the last one to hold the most coveted title in virtual wrestling. And he still has that distinction today. In a world without WATCW, there's no one left to challenge him for said title. I don't know if he can legally defend it here in TCW. And you know, Eli's just such, you know, the underdog story. He's such a champ to the people. That was true even without the title itself. When I saw his name come across my desk, I knew I would spend all the money in the world to make sure he landed here to compete for my people. Bill Bullock, of course, been in TCW from the start. A homegrown junior heavyweight, went over to compete in the Waffle House Classic, was badly injured and on the shelf for 3 months. But he's recovered and returned to TCW here. And, you know, though he may be a bit of a bad boy, a bit of a broke boy, wow, what a suplex. It has been a rewarding journey to watch him develop here in TCW, and I feel like the bar is so high now as far as what it takes to be a true villain in our promotion. Bill Bullock does not, last time I checked, he does not stab people in the head with forks. And there's something to be said about that. Eli also, wow, just smacking the shit out of his chest. Getting that raw, tenderized meat there, brother. Another huge suplex, beautiful bridge. Eli is a huge pickup for our junior heavyweight division, which we are trying to expand and grow. We do want to eventually look at having junior heavyweight tag team championships. Dax Harwood and Samoa. Wow, what a moonsault! That's the best moonsault I've seen in the last 24 hours. Subtweet. Blue Thunder Bomb! Bill Bullock kicks out at 2. Eli is picking up the pace again. The TCW faithful are clapping loudly. Huge kick to the corner. Eli thinks he's done it. 2-9. Eli is really turning up the heat. Throws Bill to the outside. Oh! What a dive to the outside. Brainbuster on the mat. Eli fighting like a man possessed. Clearly hasn't missed a step in the last couple of months. I don't know if he's been working the indies or what, where Eli's been training, who he's been training with, but he is wrestling potentially better than ever here today against Bill, fighting like he's got something to prove, which just speaks to Eli's heart and spirit. It would be so easy for an established name like that to come in here, especially after paying so much money, and just phone it in. Go, look, I got my check, it cleared. People know my name. I'll take pictures, sell t-shirts, done deal. Eli is fighting like he's got to earn it, because Eli has always earned it his entire career. And he represents a possible changing of tides. Blue Thunder Bomb again. 3! An easy first dub for Mr. Eli Mack right here in TCW. Still the people's champ. And I know people are getting excited because they feel like Eli maybe is the one to defeat Chucky and liberate the Junior Heavyweight Championship from his cursed clutches. But we didn't want to put that much pressure on him right off the bat. So just what I was saying, you got to earn it. Eli would insist on it, and we're going to oblige. He's going to win his way through the ranks of the Junior Heavyweight division before he gets a shot at the title. He gets a big win over Bill Bullock here today. Congrats to Eli. We'll keep it rocking. We'll keep watching these matches. It's only a 4-match show. I hope it really is a full house. They tricked us with that before, where it said full house on that screen, and then after the show, it was not a full house anymore. I sure hope they aren't messing with us this time, because to have, we sent all sorts of social media posts. Matt Robinson's fighting mean out there. Wow. All our social media campaigning. We said AJ Lee was going to be here. There's definitely people who had planned to buy tickets today to see AJ Lee. David Houston, also one of the big draws of TCW. Real shame he's not here. If he wasn't going to book, or he wasn't going to work, I would have loved to at least send him on an excursion, or even to go compete in Stardom for the month. Boston Crab from Jack Howard to Dax Harwood. So we hope, we don't know why AJ Lee canceled. It's not up to us to speculate. We hope everything's all right. And maybe we'll still have a chance to see her in this promotion at some point. Here we go. Dax Harwood and Samoa Joe and the matching black and red. Dax Harwood, of course, no stranger to tag team wrestling. One of the great tag team wrestlers of the modern era, maybe of all eras. And Samoa Joe, likewise, maybe not known first as being a tag team guy, but he's just done it all. There's no feat. There's no experience, there's no hardship that's unfamiliar to Samoa Joe. He knows what it means to be a tag champion. He knows what it means to be a 6-man tag champion. And I was thrilled these guys made it work last time at TCW 7. You thought Thomas Walker and Mickey Williams, 2 members of Fort Club, would have been easily able to dispose of them, and it was bloody, it was gruesome, it was mean. But when the bell rang, to everyone's surprise, pleasant surprise, Samoa Joe and Dax Harwood were indeed the first ever TCW heavyweight tag champions. And now they're facing a different kind of opponents. Really as honorable as it gets here, Matt Robinson, Jack Howard, 2 TCW homegrown talents, TCW originals. Wow, rolling the R's with that brain buster. And these are 2 guys who have racked up wins in this promotion, but have never quite gone the distance to championship level. Matt Robinson especially, just for me personally, big double power bomb to Joe. Matt Robinson is especially a guy I've expected big things from. I'm a little surprised that he's struggled to find his footing in TCW early. Jack Howard just as well. Both of these guys have gotten wins. Another double powerbomb to Samoa Joe, which, by the way, the same is not really true of Samoa Joe. He's not had a lot of individual success in TCW, which is even more surprising to me. A lot of people thought he didn't deserve the shot at the tag titles last time, and I mean, quite frankly, similar to Dave, I just wanted to throw together a team. I wanted to get those tag titles on the board. And so I saw Dax, I saw Joe, I said, let's try those 2. It wasn't really based on merit here in TCW. More so, I just wanted to see what would happen. And it ended up being a happy accident, because Samoa Joe, I think that was his first win in TCW period, and it was winning the TCW Tag Championship. But I'm such a Joe fan. One of our first big signings here. He's been huge for us, and really such a boon to the growing talent here in TCW. Joe tags out to Dax, mixing it up. All 4 men in there mixing it up right now. This is Joe and Dax's chance to prove it wasn't a fluke, it wasn't a mistake. They are indeed the greatest tag team in this league today. While Jack Howard and Matt Robinson also similarly have that chance to show that they are marquee talent, that they are the ones you should be buying tickets to see in TCW.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back and forth,
Yeah.
exchanging
Yeah.
uppercuts and chops. Jack Howard wins that exchange. And we have 2 more big title matches here at TCW. Whoa, spinning elbow. Howard scouts it. The Hollywood Hunk sees it. And now it's back to Matt Robinson, whose nickname escapes me at this time. Double suplex to Matt Robinson out of the ring. That's gotta hurt. And look out, kendo stick. Big double kick to Robinson. Jack Howard's gonna try to break this up, because this could really screw up their chances if Matt Robinson goes out there and takes a double team beating. Wow. Oh, big pedigree from Matt Robinson. Goes for the pin. Dax. Ooh, the 2-9. We were this close to new champions here today. Big championship match after this. Thomas Walker of the Fork Club will be taking on Bonesaw McGraw, our first ever heavyweight champion, who still has not lost since getting that title. He's on like 3 or 4 consecutive defenses at this point. Whoa, Joe! Additionally, Catwoman will be coming in from Gotham City to take on Chucky for the Junior Heavyweight Champion. Dominator. Robinson hits the ropes. Wow, it's a mess in there. Chucky has not lost the match. Coquina clutch! Is Jack Howard going to attach to the Coquina clutch? Dax cuts off Matt Robinson. No, but Howard somehow escapes the Coquina clutch. A move that has ended so many matches. Wow, Joe is in control. He's going to tag out to Dax. Chucky has never lost a TCW. His debut match was against David Howard. Oh my. Is that an Anaconda Vice on Jack Howard? And no one's beaten Chucky at all, and I do fear it might be logistically impossible unless we can find somebody whose stats are similarly as fucking cracked. Oh, boom. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it's not possible for me to edit Bonesaw and Chucky's stats. So I could do a performance check in theory, but all it would be doing is learning whether or not they are cracked. I don't think I'm allowed to edit their stats. What I could do is copy them and edit the stats of the copies. Wow, discus lariat. But as far as the Chucky and Bonesaw McGraw that exists in the save data of Fire Promoter right now, I don't think there's anything I can do to make them easier to beat. All we can do is try to find somebody capable of stopping them. Thomas Walker and Catwoman will try to be the ones today. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Thomas Walker, if I'm being honest, not a guy I see being able to get it done against Bonesaw, but I also didn't think he was going to win against Mickey Williams, so he's already been proving me wrong. Big, oh, and the second, and a third, German suplex with the bridge. Tag matches as brisk as ever. Doesn't matter what game you're playing, what show you're watching. Tag team wrestling. It's a hell of a thing, huh, folks? Goes for the pin. Has he done it? Whoa! just like that, Jack Howard pins Joe, and we had new heavyweight tag team champions, Matt Robinson and Jack Howard. Two TCW originals holding gold after the spinning spine buster. Are these the first TCW originals to hold championships? They've got to be, because Bonesaw's been the only heavyweight, Chucky's been the only junior heavyweight, and Dax and Joe had the tag titles. TCW originals have finally graduated from the exhibition class to the championship league. Matt Robinson and Jack Howard have done it after an 86% match. I'm really not looking forward to seeing what the take is on this, because the average match rating's not excellent, and we had to cancel a match, and I spent $60,000 to get Eli Mack to work here. Some would say some reckless business management from the OFB, but you know what? We're in the business of making dreams come true, and how much is too much to spend on a dream? Am I right, folks? All right, next up, heavyweight championship time. Congrats to Matt Robinson and Jack Howard on their huge win, our new tag champs.
Fight!
Here we go, Thomas Walker versus Bonesaw McGraw. As I was saying earlier, were a title change to happen here, I would personally consider it quite an upset. I don't think anybody, and I don't mean to dog on the guy, but I don't think anybody has looked at Thomas Walker lately and said, that guy looks like a world champion. But that's sometimes exactly why you got to give these guys the opportunity to prove what they can do. Thomas Walker's had a pretty good run at TCW so far. Another homegrown talent. And he's liable to get nasty in there. He's liable to get his hands dirty. I would highly expect we see a fork introduced to the mix. Thomas Walker, I always mixed them up. Thomas Walker, not the first to wield a fork against Bonesaw McGraw. Mickey Williams also had an opportunity at the heavyweight championship and fell short to Bonesaw McGraw there too. Thomas Walker is going to try and succeed where he failed, and mind you, should he do it, that means, at least for a brief moment, the Fork World Order will have both world championships, the junior heavyweight and heavyweight championships, in their clutches. Chucky will defend his against Catwoman after this match. Early pin by Walker. Bonesaw, of course, kicks out. And Bonesaw just as well, we know, will do what it takes to win. He will go down below the belt, and we know he will find those brass knuckles. The referee is meant to check Bonesaw before the match to try to find those brass knuckles. But you can almost guarantee he's got like 4 or 5 pairs hidden on his person. So it's like you find 4 of them, there's still one more somewhere duct taped to his taint that you didn't look for. Another early pin attempt, count of 1 from referee, I believe Mike Armstrong was his name. That was the most expensive referee we're willing to pay for at this point in time, but it already feels like it might be time to try and upgrade, because I don't like these match percentages. Oh! Which is not entirely up to the referee, but it is a part of it. Bonesaw has been almost unstoppable. I believe he's lost 1 time in TCW history, as I mentioned earlier, to David Houston, the Anti-Gravity Kid. And that's meaningful, and of course, we would love for Houston to challenge for the heavyweight title, but he's not in that weight class. Maybe he should go home and put on some pounds and try to challenge Bonesaw afterwards. 2. Oh, already at a 2 count. Walker kicks out, but I think he is definitely under duress here. He is definitely... Oh, trying to roll it up. Is Thomas going to steal it? There's definitely got to be concern that he is wrestling out of his league here. Oh, big knee to the solar plexus of Bonesaw. Another quick cover. Is that enough? Count of 2. Walker kicks out. He is going to need to dig deep. He might need to bring that fork out. No, because Bonesaw brought out the brass knuckles first. And Thomas Walker, learning what it feels like to be on the receiving end of a rule breaker like Bonesaw McGraw. I don't know why Walker thinks he's going to get it. A lot of pins here. You sense both guys are eager to wrap this up before it gets out of control. Walker especially. Only at a 2 count. Bonesaw got him to the 2-9. You can definitely feel that Thomas Walker wants to get this over as quickly as possible, the longer it's allowed to go on, the less likely it is he'll be able to defeat the heavyweight champion Bonesaw McGraw, a New York Underground Wrestling legend. Big body slam, and that might be it. 2-9. Walker's still in this. The fans in this American Gym Hall are going nuts. Another pin. 2-9. These guys, I mean, what? Is there something else going on after this? I don't know about. They are so eager to get out of here. I've never seen so many pinfalls. It definitely keeps you on the edge of your seat because eventually one of these is going to reach 3. Oh, there it is. He's been trying to get that move all match, but Bonesaw tanks it and gets right back up. Walker had tried to hit that that move all day. Beautiful drop kick. And I do notice Walker has not used the fork yet, to my surprise. I wonder what that's all about. Is he wanting to do this honestly? Is he wanting to prove he can do it mano-a-mano? Wow, was that Sister Abigail? But Walker is winded. Couldn't get up quick enough to capitalize properly. Now Bonesaw with the belly-to-belly suplex. Gets it from behind. Big neck breaker. And if he's going for the pin, he might be going up top soon. Oh! You just can't let Bonesaw take control here. Whoa! Another huge neck breaker. Thomas is definitely targeting the neck of Bonesaw McGraw. He wants to be the heavyweight champion. That would be headline news for sure. Off the ropes. Huge shoulder tackle. And he rolls him up. Is Walker going to steal it right here? 2.9 again. Fireman's carry. Oh, neck across the knee. Is that it? Did Thomas do the unthinkable? No, Bonesaw kicked out at 2. Bonesaw's getting stronger. Bonesaw's kicking out quicker. Is that enough? No. Thomas so desperately wants this to be over. And he is in control, but he's winded, he's out of breath, he's tired, he's unleashed everything he's had to try to beat Bonesaw, and it's still not enough. Big donkey punch. Oh no. Bonesaw is ready. Elbow drop. I mean, that's got to be over. Body slam, and I think Bonesaw's about to send this one home. Straight to the pay window, and he does, man. He does. I saw that elbow drop, I knew it was game over. I knew it was over when I saw that elbow drop. Damn. I'm gonna be honest with you, for a fraction of a second there, I thought Thomas maybe had what it took. I thought Thomas Walker for a moment there was about to be the new heavyweight champion. But unfortunately, for the Fork World Order, Bonesaw retains the TCW Heavyweight Championship. Wow. Good match. But Bonesaw persists. Last one of TCW 8 here. I should write down these results. Let's see. Well, winner was Eli. Winner. Well, it's easy to remember who won the championship. We can remember the results of this one pretty easily. Here we go. This one, I'm a little more invested in this one because at this point we're just trying. Oh no! We're just trying to find the one capable of going toe-to-toe with Chucky. Because I'm a little concerned that I may have sold the soul of this league to try to get a good junior heavyweight here to start that division! Come on! I don't even know if what this guy does constitutes as like junior heavyweight wrestling, right? This is supposed to be a lucha-style match. Oh, they were evenly matched in the feat of strength. Oh, Catwoman, though! And it's worth saying, Catwoman is definitely not afraid to bend the rules. A big poke to the eye. You know she's got those claws, by the way. Look at him. Around we go. Wow! That is such a crazy move. Catwoman kicks out at 1. Similarly to Bonesaw, you just can't let Chucky stay in control for any length of time because the escalation that occurs there, I mean, is so rapid, it's so indomitable. He has just proved to be so deadly and so scary, and is indeed the leader of the Fork World Order. Oh, I didn't book Mickey Williams, did I? Why didn't I book Mickey Williams? I just realized. Did I have him on Expedition or something? Why didn't I book Mickey? What happened there? Sorry, Mickey. Damn. I wonder if that's gonna hurt his loyalty rating with me. Unless I had him on Expedition, I might have. I don't remember. Man, I had a leftover. I could have set Mickey to Stardom. I'm sure they would have loved that. This isn't looking very good so far. I'm not seeing a sequence of events that would lead me to believe that Catwoman's gonna be the Chucky killer. But I would love to be proven wrong. I've certainly been proven wrong across my long tenure as the OFB and even just as the lead promoter here of TCW. Catwoman came in all the way from Gotham City. She was promised a bigger starring role on the stream by way of Lego Batman that hasn't come to fruition yet because I just got kind of bored of it after weeks of trying to get it to work properly. And I moved on to Resident Evil 4. And there it is! There it is, the first fork of the day. And I would hope that cowl is gonna buffer a bit of that damage for Catwoman, but you can see the blood pooling on the mat. Thomas Walker did not use a fork against Bonesaw, which I find fascinating. Why didn't he go to the signature strategy of the FWO? Because, I mean, that really makes a huge difference. Wow, what a way to pin the champ there. The blood, I mean, first of all, there's the panic that sets in. Here it is again. Chucky's gonna make up for it. Give you two. I'm so broken by watching my competitors get forked at this point that I can't even properly react. If you at home are seeing that for the first time, I know it must be visceral and shocking, but unfortunately, it's kind of what we've been dealing with from the beginning. And I mean, Catwoman's gonna choke the life out of this kid. Maybe that's what it takes. We need somebody willing to get as nasty as Chucky himself. Whoa, with the handspring into the drop kick. That was crazy. You know, if Mickey Williams was in here, we would have seen a fork earlier. And oh man, he's begging for mercy. Catwoman has none for him in the standing moonsault. Is that enough? 2-9. And of course, wow, face buster. A reminder that I have done the thing that I don't really like to do. Whoa. Oh! Wait a minute, Catwoman's cleaning up. She has definitely turned the momentum around and is back to trying to choke the life out of this cursed doll. Exercised the spirit of Charles Lee Ray from within Chucky. Oh, not the pile driver. That might be it. The wanna-play pile driver. No, no! Catwoman kicks out at 2. Big punch. Oh, she was meowing. Shout out to Lion Mask. Meow. I love this. Chucky's begging for mercy. It's just kicking him into the CBT kicks. 2-9. Catwoman may make it happen. Look at this. I love this pin. Boom, the sunset flip. She's meowing. Oh my god. I did the thing I don't like to do, which is bring in an outsider for a championship shot. Wow, she's aura farming. She feels so confident. And obviously if Catwoman wins here, we have to sign her next month. And I may have to roll out the dump truck again and spend $60,000 signing bonus on somebody. I don't want to. Oh, here it is again, the third fork. A fork representing each member of the World Order. Chucky, Thomas, and Mickey. Oh, but she rakes the face. No, no! The wanna-play pile driver. That's gotta be it. No shot. She's kicking out of 2 after the fork. Ah! Catwoman kicks out. She's got a little something left in the tank. Sunset flip. Is she gonna steal it like a cat burglar? Yes, she does. Ah! Catwoman is the new TCW Junior Heavyweight Champion. We thought Chucky was unbeatable. We thought he was unkillable. But after 96%, Kayla just sent me an invite to play Fortnite. After a 96% match, Catwoman is the new Junior Heavyweight Champion. So sorry, Kayla. I'm not going to play Fortnite right now. You know what's the trend? Last 2 streams in a row, my friends want me to play Fortnite with them. And I say, I'm sorry, I'm too busy booking the greatest wrestling promotion of all time, TCW. I'm sorry, I was playing Fortnite last night. And if Kayla hears that, she's gonna get so mad at me. I didn't tell her, invite her. I was checking out the Simpsons Reload mode, as they brought the Simpsons map back. I think we'll have to get the OG group together to play some Simpsons Reload. I would like to do that. I just got to figure out when, because my schedule's so erratic lately. Even with all like this free time, I have all this extra free time now, but it still made my schedule weird. I don't know. Not worth explaining, but I would like to do that. I got the disgusting John Wick sprite. It's horrifying. I don't like what we're doing with the sprites in Fortnite. Okay, they started off as these cute little creatures, but now they're like turning into people, and they look so godless. They look garish and like abominations. Congratulations to Catwoman, the new TCW Junior Heavyweight Champion. There she is, celebrating. We have to sign her now, though. Matt Robinson and Jack Howard are the TCW Tag Team Champions. Okay, still a full house. We're going to lose money on this, but I think it ended up being a show people will talk about. The FWO is officially, like, they're still around, but they are not in control anymore. Thomas Walker failed to secure the heavyweight title, and Chucky lost his championship. Flawless show, bigger venue, not sure about that. Orange Cassidy and Swerve Strickland are the AEW Tag Team Champions. Ramses is a CMLL Heavyweight Champion. I feel like Ramses has like 3 titles. I want to steal Ramses. I have to admit this. Okay, we did lose money, but we only lost a really little amount. That's actually best case scenario. We just lost a tiny amount of money. That's awesome for us. Nothing noteworthy. How about my scouts? Find anybody interesting this month? It's September of year 1. Shingawa Takahiro, no. Shinbito, no. Carlos Velez, no. Marty Sakota, nobody found anybody. Folks, I have to tell you, there are so many wrestlers in this game that are not in Fire Promoted yet. The reality that these motherfuckers cannot find people is insane. Alright, well, let's see. First thing we're going to do then is what I said. We are going to do, check this out. We're going to really, how could they fail, right? I get it. They're looking for a special type and a certain region. That could be a challenge. What if we just, I don't care where they're from or what style they work. I just want to open up the talent pool. Cast a wide net. Let's see. We got Eli Mack last time you did this, and it was, I mean, that was huge. All right. Oh, and then go. Oh, dang it. Okay. For some reason, I thought you just had to close out of it, and we were good. But no, I have to tell them to go do this. If you can't find someone with any style in any region, I mean, come on. I'm not even, like, looking for one person in particular. Okay, I really just want to expand the talent pool because we're always looking every month at who to hire, and we keep. I feel like we're starting to say a lot of the same names in terms of who we're interested in. There could be other great opportunities out there in the darkness, in the wake of the Great Wrestling Collapse. I know there are super talented workers out there who would love to get back to work and do it right here at TCW. Go find people. All right, next. Obviously, we've got to get Catwoman exclusively here, right? Junior Heavyweight Champion. Oh, let's hold on. Let's change our show style to Lucha. And let's see. If she says no, am I allowed to reload? Am I allowed to reload till she says yes? Because it would be devastating if our junior heavyweight champion said no. Lucha, they don't like us much. Okay, look, I'm gonna throw the book at her. It's half what we offered Eli, and we still almost made all our money back last time. She's got one of our titles. She beat Chucky, so they say she's a B player. I mean, she's S ranked to me. 30 grand. Oh, be still, my beating heart. What? It's such a relief. We got her. We're gonna save again. Let's add her to the roster list here. And we finally have a woman that works here. That is so good for us. It's a new era in TCW. Okay. Let's see if anybody needs to go on an expedition. Who is feeling less than normal? Thomas Walker needs a break. Thomas Walker, you're gonna get a break in Japan. Off you go. Was there? Did I? No, I'm sure I did it. Did I have to renegotiate salary with anybody yet? Does that happen? No. Maybe that wouldn't happen until after a year anyway. Look at this beautiful roster we've acquired here. Okay, we got Catwoman, and we got new champs. What do we want to do next? We need to look at our gym and repair our shit. Then we need to look at our merch. We want to buy something new. Want to get a grappling dummy? Fun! And we can upgrade our medicine ball too. $2,500 on medicine balls. Don't say I ever did anything for you in the back. Merch. We need to get more goods. Do you think we get another shot at branded snacks? What about a photo collection? Or no, towel. Who wants a towel? Who wants a Catwoman towel? It's not ring worn or anything like that, alright? So don't get the wrong idea. Maybe we should say it is. Okay, we gotta start thinking about our next show. Why did I not book Mickey Williams? Oh, we gotta change our shit just back to Showman. Gotcha, Catwoman. We tricked her. Alright. Let's manage our stables. Catwoman is definitely gonna be woke. She's a huge baby face after beating Chucky. Now the question, of course, is Chucky was a great champ for us. Typically in old WATCW Radis rules, we would say he gets an automatic rematch, but we've just escaped the Chucky era. I don't want to risk going back so soon. So let's see. Here's what I'm going to propose. Let's look at our roster. Oh goodness, where are they? Sure, we'll look at this screen. I'm thinking, why did we not book Mickey Williams? I just didn't even see him there. I'm thinking we run Catwoman David Houston. No, I was gonna run Eli David Houston. Let's think about this. We've got Chucky back, as he's no longer a champ. Dax and Joe are not. I'm gonna sit like a weirdo. Crisscross applesauce. Eli, I still think it's too early for Eli to get a title match. I think Eli Catwoman has big potential, right? But I gotta go one way or the other. I mean, if I do Catwoman David Houston, that we could go crazy. We could go junior tag titles today. Who's gonna challenge Bonesaw? We need a new challenger for Bonesaw. I don't want any of these folks to challenge Bonesaw, I don't think. Samoa Joe's had his shot. Has Dax Harwood ever been able to challenge Bonesaw McGraw? Have we run that match before? Let's see. I don't think we have. No, we haven't. Okay, how about this? TCW 9. Let's give Dax Harwood a shot versus Bonesaw McGraw. We've never done it before. Dax just came off of a tag championship run. Let's see what happens there. Catwoman is going to defend the junior heavyweight title against... I mean, there's no reason to do Bill Bullock, right? We also had to decide who is going to challenge Matt Robinson and Jack Howard. Who's going to do that? And then we have Samoa Joe. We could do Samoa Joe versus Mickey Williams. I mean, you know, been there, done that, but just to get people on the card, we could do that. Samoa Joe versus Mickey Williams. We could do Then we have Thomas Walker. I think we need to do Mr. Eli Mack versus David Houston, in my opinion. And that might be a #1 contender match for Catwoman next month. We could do Thomas Walker versus Chucky to decide who the real leader of the FWO is. Because Thomas beat Mickey. Can he beat Chucky? Chucky was the de facto leader by way of being the junior heavyweight champion, but now he doesn't have it. The FWO, the Fort Club, don't have any titles, and now there's sort of internal strife. So we could do Thomas Walker versus Chucky to decide who's going to be the true leader of the gang. And then we have Matt Robinson versus Jack Howard. Oh man, if we're going to do it, tag team is tough. It takes up 4 people. We would have to outsource 3 people. And 1 is a junior to challenge Catwoman for the title. Let's see. Let's take a look. Which again, I don't like to do that. That is 3 outsiders challenging for titles. And if the tag champs lose their titles, I can't even hire up our champions in 1 month. I mean, I don't know if it's a realistic fear to be like, oh man, I'm gonna get Ramses. He's got 3 belts. Ramses is a junior. What if we just did something insane and invited Ramses to come challenge Catwoman for the title? Is that probably unwise? Look at his for a per match salary, that's pretty high. So you just have to pay all that money outright. We got to find a good opportunity to work with CMLL. Why am I so fixated on Ramses? God, he's 51 though. El Poderoso. I still have not heard from Nacho Libre in all of this. He's not in 25CW evidently, and he's certainly not here. Okay, cards on the table. I've been asking scouts. I've been pushing the scouts so hard. I was a little dishonest with you. I've been pushing the scouts so hard because I am trying to find Nacho. I can't find him. He's not in this. And nobody's seen or heard from him since Really 83. And for me, it's like, I've never made more money and had more success with any single competitor than Nacho Libre. I would love to bring him in here and make him the guy, right? I don't know where he is, and I can't find him. And I know Ramses, is one of Nacho's mortal enemies, but like they're cut from the same cloth. And obviously Ramses, even at his elder age, holds 3 of the titles. He's triple belted in CMLL. Who else has titles? And he has the tag championships with Santa Claus. I would love to get Santa Claus. I do kind of want to establish a relationship with CMLL so I can steal their top talent. What can I say? I've become a real wrestling promoter. I also really want the Invisible Man. I can't believe Waffle House picked up the Invisible Man before I could. Wow. Look at that. S-rank popularity, an incredible worker. Eric Rowan, who's the champs here. Eric Rowan is tag champ with Kratos, and Kratos must also be the world champion of Waffle House Championship Wrestling. Okay, we got Dilly Tot in the chat. Dilly, welcome aboard. TCW 8 was huge. Mr. Eli Mack defeated Bill Bullock. Matt Robinson and Jack Howard are the new World Tag Champions, having defeated Dax Harwood and Samoa Joe. Bonesaw McGraw did defeat Thomas Walker to retain his title. However, we brought in Catwoman to challenge Chucky for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, and Catwoman beat Chucky. We have a new Junior Heavyweight Champion, and it's Catwoman, and we've signed her to an exclusive contract here at TCW. So it's a huge morning in our promotion. Let's see what else we can do. I'm only going to go for about another hour or so, because then I'm going to go watch the new Spider-Man film. Maybe we should hire Spider-Man himself right here. Just not that... I can't believe how unappealing he is. He's just not very good in the ring, and I don't know how we've fallen so far that Spider-Man is not popular in the region. I mean, I myself was saying yesterday that I wasn't all that interested in the movie, but I am going to go see it today. And, I mean, America still seems to have spider fever, so I don't know why it's in depopularity. I mean, the movie's doing gangbusters out there. Who do we want to bring in? Yeah, Chucky lost. I was stunned. And I thought he had it in the bag for the first half of the match. She rallied in a big bad way. She withstood 3 different fork assaults, 2 play with me pile drivers, and she still overcame. And now we're going to figure out who's going to challenge her. I had mentioned Io Sky before as somebody we should maybe just think about actually hiring. She's Lucha. Should we try Io again? Okay, remember she's Lucha, and that works because so is Catwoman. So that's great. We've got Io Sky, who we may very well hire next month. Unless my scouts find Nacho Libre. I'm about to hire a private eye to go find Nacho Libre. And then we got to put together a tag team to challenge the new tag champs. We could try to get the Frog back in here. He was unsuccessful against Bonesaw last time, but I mean, I would not. The Frog is somebody else we should probably heavily consider getting a contract out for. We need a heavyweight tag team. Let's see. What's the Resident Evil Tyrant? He leaves kind of a bunch to be desired. We want heavyweights for this. It's the heavyweight tag championship, of which the Frog is a heavyweight. Who else are we looking at here? We haven't had to like scour for heavyweights much. The Amazon. Let's see. A Ganado. We've gotten lots of Ganados lately. Lady Bigfoot, we could just put the dream team back together. Lady Bigfoot and the Loveland Frog. I mean, she's really cheap. She's not a very good draw, but she's ready to go in the ring, it looks like. Maybe we go that route. Maybe we just try to put the Cryptid Cowboys together. I mean, $400. What's her style? Strong style? Well, this could get tricky. And what's the Loveland Frog? Showman. That could get tricky because if I change it, yeah, I don't think I feel comfortable with that, unfortunately, without having one of them contracted here. We could still maybe go with Loveland Frog. This is just risky in a couple ways because we've got to. We really don't want. What was I waiting for on Yoshihiko? I mean, we're not going to hire Yoshihiko for this heavyweight tag match, but we should really make sure we take a look at Yoshihiko. Was Yoshihiko really expensive? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, the S rank. This would have been my Chucky killer, which would have been a great match, by the way. 2 scary dolls. This would have been my hire for a Chucky killer, but Catwoman got it done. I was saying earlier, Dilly Tides, I'm concerned that and maybe my theory has been busted, but I was concerned that Chucky, maybe his stats are super cracked and he's actually unbeatable, and because of the way this game is set up, it's actually not possible for me to edit his stats. But he lost. So my next solution was going to be try to find somebody who is similarly cracked to try to beat him, but should we get Frankenstein? He's 97 years old. I want a good draw. Can I get a good draw here? Who's popular out here? We get Otis. We're just looking for somebody. Adam Cole? Showman? What if we did Adam Cole and the Loveland Frog? I could get down with that. And we also had Adam Copeland as somebody I'd looked at. Incredibly popular. Let's do Adam Cole. Oh, let's do Adam Cole. And the Loveland Frog to challenge. And let's like... Can we get like Roderick Strong? Like, can we put the gang back together? Or Kyle O'Reilly? Do we have them? No. Oh, Kevin Owens was another one I really was looking at. Wait, let's try that. Let's try Adam Cole and Kevin Owens tag team. Is Adam Cole Canadian? I don't think so. I can't look. Oh, yeah, I can. Is he Canadian? No. That's fine, though. You don't have to be from the same country to team up. Wow, that's a lot of moolah just to invite somebody to work here for one day. That's a lot of money. But, you know. And we have spent a lot of money. We're already 88 in the hole. We threw 30 grand at Catwoman as a signing bonus. Yeah, Chucky proved to not be invincible. I'm a little hesitant. I feel like the Loveland Frog was more... I do love the idea of bringing Kevin Owens in, though. That'd be a huge get for us. I just don't... If I was going to spend that kind of money, I kind of just want to sign him. Period. Point blank. I don't really want... LA Knight was alright for us, right? Oh, and he's so much more affordable. Let's bring LA Knight in. Let's bring LA Knight in, and we'll do Adam Cole and LA Knight challenge for the titles. I don't know if that's a team that makes any sense, but it seems to be what we're doing in our tag division. We're just throwing shit together. Okay. This is going to be a big one for us, I feel. Big money-making opportunity, and I think we have to expand our gym before we can sign anybody else, too. So we really got to rake in the cash here. Okay, so we've got... We're not going to watch all these matches. We got... Look at this roster. It is growing. We got Samoa Joe going one-on-one with Mickey Williams. I mean, that's just a classic matchup here. Then we've got Mr. Eli Mack. We'll probably watch this one. Mr. Eli Mack and David Houston. Little Junior. It's probably going to be a #1 contendership match. Then we've got Thomas Walker versus Chucky to determine who the real leader... Oh, no, he's on Expedition, you dumb bastard. Oh, man, I forgot about that. Okay, we'll just do... I don't think I booked Bill Bullock anyway, right? No, I didn't. I forgot about Bill. Well, Bill, I'm feeding you to Chucky. 2 juniors. Shit. Then we've got our tag match. Matt Robinson and Jack Howard will be taking on the dream team of LA Knight and Adam Cole. You got red? Yes, you got red. Look, they match. It's fine. And then we've got Catwoman, our new junior heavyweight champion, will be taking on Io Sky. Let's see. I like the purple. We'll make sure that is a lucha match, which works great anyway because Catwoman is a lucha worker. And then we'll do Dax Harwood versus Bonesaw McGraw. Dax just came off of a successful run of being the tag champion. Can he go all the way? Now we got a full house. Mike, I think I'm going to go up on the ref. Takashi Nakamura. Let's see how he does. Can we upgrade the ticket price? Yes, we can. Terrific. Let's confirm this match card. Let's save our game. We did have a tragic misstep on the last card, in which we brought in AJ Lee to take on David Houston, and she no-showed for personal reasons. She didn't no-show. She had to cancel the appearance. Let's see. I really hope everybody shows up today. Proceed. Please, everybody show up. Don't fuck me on this. I want a huge money-making card. Oh, yes! We've had pretty good luck in this so far. I've saved scummed a bit, but we've had pretty good luck so far to have 3 outside talents coming in, and they all showed up. We are playing a little risky here because we have 3 people who don't actually work here challenging for our titles, and if they were to win, you know, we would need to get them contracted immediately, and we can only contract 1 person a month. We're not going to watch Samoa Joe and Mickey Williams. Let's see how it is, though. Pretty good. Mickey Williams wins. Wow. We'll watch Eli and David Houston. This is our #1 contender junior heavyweight championship match. Who is going to take on... new ref. Who's going to take on the junior heavyweight champ at TCW 10? Our 10th show. That's a benchmark show. That has to be a big one. Could be Catwoman or Io Sky or Io Shirai, whichever you prefer. Eli won in his debut match against Bill Bullock last month. And thank goodness he's doing well, because we threw $60,000 at him to get him to sign here. Would have been a shame if we had done that and it was a big bust. But now David Houston, one of our top talents. The only one in this promotion to defeat Bonesaw McGraw one-on-one. A feat that otherwise is proving to be impossible. But as mentioned several times, David Houston, as a junior, cannot challenge for that title unless he goes home and puts on some weight. Can we do that? Can we do like in the opposite of a training expedition, like a go-home expedition, where you just fucking sit home and eat garbage and put on some weight? Does that ever happen in wrestling? That's obviously a thing like boxers and MMA fighters do. They like cut and gain weight to fit into the division. Has it ever happened? It's not really a thing in American wrestling, but in like Japanese wrestling, I wonder, has anyone ever deliberately gained or lost weight to move to a different competitive division? I mean, this is wrestling. You could just make it up. Unless it's like a really visually obvious weight change. Could you not just say, like, hey, he lost 10 pounds and now he counts as a junior heavyweight? Can't we do that? I can't change their stats, but can I change their weight? Will you let me do that? Yeah, it's weird. So when you download a custom wrestler, you're not allowed to change the original entry in your save data at all. You have to make a copy of it, and then you can change the information and stats of the copy. But, you know, all the ones I have in my Fire Promoter save data are the originals. So if I wanted to edit somebody's stats, I would have to make a copy, edit their stats, add the doppelganger to Fire Promoter, and then hire the doppelganger, which obviously wouldn't solve the problem of the original being an unbeatable champion. It is strange. It's a weird quirk. This game has lots of weird quirks, for sure. I've had many criticisms of 2K25, and all of them are valid and well-warranted. But there are definitely just some simple quality of life, like logic things I'm used to in that game, and I find a little bizarre that are not also true in this game when it comes to sort of the customization and stuff. Some weird choices. Also the fact that there's like this sort of arbitrary cap on how much you're allowed to store locally in terms of save data. And so I said this before, but this game literally takes like an hour and 15 minutes to start for me, because it has to download and reinstall all that custom shit every single time I start it. Which is a thing I think you're able to get around on the PC version, but on the PS4 version for some reason. But we want all these custom elements. We want as many people as we can. I think it's all the custom moves that really bog it down. Hold on! And I was going to try to uninstall a bunch of the custom moves. Wow, what a move! Because you can see the custom elements in the game that no character is using. And so I have a bunch of custom moves that have come over and I are not being used. So I was going to uninstall them all, and I started doing it a few weeks ago. Oh, look out! That is a big move. That's the move he beat Bonesaw with! Eli kicks out. But it started making the game behave sort of erratically, and I had a brief scare in which I thought it corrupted all my save data, and it was not true, but it was so scary that I won't risk uninstalling the moves anymore. It's not worth it. The benefit's not worth the risk. So it means if I know I'm going to stream Fire Pro the next day, I just start it up the night before, go to bed. It's ready for me when I come down in the morning. Big moonsault from the anti-gravity kid. Eli just gets right back to his feet. Now, this is a different kind of challenge for Eli. A second moonsault, but Eli again just gets right back to his feet. Wow, Wow, what a suplex. Eli, you know, we wanted to make sure we didn't hit him too hard on the way in with Bill Bullock. That was a good warm-up competitor. David Houston, a different breed, but the Blue Thunder Bomb almost puts him out. Rolls up Eli. Eli has a chance to go all the way if he can win this one. Eli hasn't had a World Championship opportunity since Really Mania 2 in WATCW. He's been chasing that chance for years at this point, and if he beats David Houston here today, he will get the challenge for the Junior Heavyweight Championship in TCW at TCW 10. Oh, goes for the kick. Houston dodges it. Big moonsault. Another moonsault, and Eli is not getting up from those this time. The Anti-Gravity Kid has taken flight. But no, Eli's back to life. This is great and competitive and back and forth. Oh, Houston's winded. He's feeling the effects. Another reverse choke slam. Doesn't get the big crit on Eli. But is that enough? Has Houston done it? No, Eli somehow kicks out at 2. How the hell did Eli kick out? He is still in this, though. Never count out the underdog. At what point does he become the overdog, I wonder? Maybe when he wins the Junior Heavyweight title. Oh, he says, no, no, super kick, but Eli gets back up with the discus elbow. Both men are down. What a match. This in of itself has a lot of main event energy. Oh, wait, he's going for the choke. The reverse choke, the referee's going to call for him to break it up because he's right on the ropes there. Big shining wizard. Houston has not had a chance at that Junior Heavyweight Championship since he was the initial one to challenge Chucky. Is that enough? Has he done it? 2-9! David Houston was in the first ever Junior Heavyweight Championship against a then debuting Chucky. It was Chucky who had defeated him then. He may have even had a second shot at Chucky, now that I think about it. It's taken us time to grow out our Junior Heavyweight division. Point being, Houston wants to get there now. Chucky has been taken down. There's a new champ in town who may, I mean, by definition, might be tougher than Chucky. We'll have to see what happens later tonight. Oh, big knee to the jaw. Standing moonsault. Has Houston done it? No, Eli kicks out again. Throws Houston to the outside. If I'm Eli, I'm catching my breath, and that is what he's doing. Build up a little more stamina because he has taken a whooping. And he has thrown the kitchen sink at David Houston. Off the ropes. Oh, look at that. They're just so tired and disoriented. Big bonk. Big head bonk. Oh, big beautiful suplex, but the leg is under the rope. Has to break it up. That might have been enough. Uh-oh. Houston's got Eli in the tree of woe. Oh, but Eli counters the reverse grapple. Big elbow. Eli needs to hit something huge here if he is going to become the Junior Heavyweight Championship #1 contender. In the corner. Oh, goes for the Haluma kick. Dodges it. Moonsault. Once again, a beautiful counter to Eli's huge kick. Throws Eli to the corner. Big slam, standing moonsault, and then into the second, and then the third moonsault. That was amazing! How the hell did Eli kick out of 3 moonsaults from 3 different hemispheres? David Houston is pulling out all the stops. He sees a brilliant opportunity, not just in where a win here would get him, but what a win against Eli would prove for him. To take on a true established great in virtual wrestling and come out with the win. What's Houston thinking? Poison Rana! Is that enough? No, Eli counters with the arm drag. What a match. I mean, this, and another card, this is the main event right here. And you got to think this may be only the first of several times these two will find each other. Reverse choke slam, middle of the ring. David Houston is the #1 contender for the TCW Junior Heavyweight Championship, and it will be David Houston who challenges at TCW 10 against Catwoman or Io Sky. That remains to be seen. A 96%. A beautiful match. Great job to both of them, and big congrats to David Houston. We're going to skip Bill Bullock versus Chucky. I got a feeling I know where that one's going. Chucky wins with the King Cobra hold. I'm sure it was really upsetting and bloody and gruesome. Not a great match. All right, tag title match. We just keep throwing together teams here based on financial capability. And we have now got Adam Cole and LA Knight taking on new champs Matt Robinson and the Hollywood hunk Jack Howard. We've seen LA Knight here before. Who did he wrestle? LA Knight. Oh, LA Knight wrestled Jack Howard at TCW 7, which ended in a double countout draw. Isn't that interesting? So LA Knight heard that Jack Howard was now a champion in TCW alongside partner Matt Robinson. And LA Knight said, look, I got that kid's number. Let me find one of my buddies, which is apparently Adam Cole, baby. And we're going to come challenge for those titles. And it's not going to be a count out. It's going to be a victory for us. And it says ooh woo on the back of their shorts. You seen this? This was something I noticed, I think, during the Fighting Road playthrough, which is some guys have the words ooh woo on the back of their shorts. I'm not sure what that's meant to resemble. Just sort of generic. Look, you can't tell me it doesn't say Adam Cole or ooh woo on the back of Adam Cole's trunks right there. And LA Knight's got it too. They're the ooh woo crew. The ooh woo too. If those fuckers win the titles, they are obviously getting brought in as the ooh woo too. We're gonna have to continue to explore this championship. The tag division is very interesting in TCW, and we would love to get to a place where we can have junior heavyweight tag champions as well. But we got to grow this roster out. I mean, we're trying to bring those juniors in. We got Eli now. Catwoman's here. Io Sky is competing for the junior heavyweight title. And regardless of what happens there, I think I might like to bring Io in full-time to TCW. I think that would be a good pickup for us. So we'll see. It's just tough. These tag matches take out 4 of your competitors. So when you have such a small roster, it really dominates the show, and you got to bring in a bunch of outside talent. And Matt Robinson, these are the first TCW originals to get titles here. I mean, that's a big deal. And I always knew Matt Robinson was going to do great things in here. I believed in Matt from the start. I thought maybe he'd be our first world champ, but he did fall short when he challenged Bonesaw for that. But now he and Jack Howard have got the belts. Whoa! They have an opportunity to really be kind of the welcoming party around here, right? The bar with which new talent is tested. Can you hang here? Let's see how you do against homegrown greats like Matt Robinson and Jack Howard. Double power bomb from the Uwu 2 and a discus lariat to boot. Holy cannoli. And it's so great to see Adam Cole here. We've, of course, missed Adam Cole so much in the realm of non-virtual wrestling. I'm not going to say real wrestling, because this is real wrestling. I'm going to say non-virtual wrestling. Adam Cole has been sorely missed, one of the modern greats for sure, and we are so thrilled to have the opportunity to get Adam Cole to compete here in TCW in a world, a virtual wrestling landscape that's been devastated by the treachery of 25CW, who have financially devastated other wrestling promotions. No one can afford to keep talent on hand. All these titles unclaimed across the industry, and now they're even taking up great talent like Sting and Bigfoot and Regina from Dino Crisis. And we're not even concerned about that. 25CW was live yesterday. I didn't even watch. It's not of concern to me. Big powerbomb from LA Knight. I don't even miss 2K25. I can't add the stats of custom characters in this game, but that's fine. I don't even miss that game. It did me a favor by locking me out. Rager wants to sit here in my seat, which, by the way, took a lot of Febreze. A lot of Febreze to clear the air in here. I'll tell you that much. Ranger wants to come here and sit in this seat and play wrestling commentator. He wants to wag around his title. That's not of my concern. And I do know he was waving the really trivia championship around because the fucking bolts are still sitting here on the table. He didn't clean up after himself. Nothing sacred over there in 25CW. Here in TCW, we love virtual wrestling. We're not here to destroy the competition. We're not here to be the only game in town. We're here to bring everybody in. We're here to restore balance and honor and integrity of virtual wrestling. And, you know, we want to bring everybody up with us. Except maybe CMLL, just because I want to steal Ramses from them, because I think that might be the answer we're looking for. Unfortunately, Ramses is a triple belted champion. We really should try to get him. It costs like 30 grand to get him to come work over here for a day. Oh, double powerbomb. I don't really know how it works and whether you can like steal. Can you offer contracts to people who are contracted elsewhere and just steal them? I wonder if you can. Oh, big double stomp. You must have to pay so much money for it to work. I do want to steal Ramses. I just feel like that might be what we need. But he's a triple champion over there, and that would really go against what I was just saying. I want to raise everybody up. Wow, what was that, like a hidden blade almost? You can't raise everybody up by stealing another promotion's top triple belted guy. Cole goes for the pin. 2 count. And even to get Ramses to work here for one day is 30 grand. I mean, I just can't be doing that. Big bridge. The Uwu-2 double power bomb. And a huge cutter off the fireman's carry. Jack Howard the 2-9. Ooh, knee across the neck. Double submission holds here. Is Adam Cole going to get Howard to tap? No one has successfully defended the heavyweight tag titles yet. Samoa Joe and Dax Harwood defeated Mickey Williams and Thomas Walker in the initial match to win the belts, but they lost them in their first defense against Jack Howard and Matt Robinson. Will that mean streak continue, or will the TCW Originals be successful in defending those belts here today? LA Knight and Adam Cole, 2 modern greats, very charismatic, great catchphrases. Very popular in the region. Oh, Adam Cole gets a little mad, but it makes no difference because Matt Robinson and Jack Howard are still the heavyweight tag champions. Look at this. That's awkward. They're like, ooh, should we dance? Should we do it? Not the best match we've ever seen, but it is good to know the belts are staying home. Which doesn't mean that we wouldn't necessarily still reach out to LA Knight or Adam Cole for a contract. Although Io Sky has the opportunity to make that an easy decision here right now against Catwoman, because obviously if Io were to win the belt here, there'd be no question of who we're offering a contract to next month. Catwoman, man, what? I mean, I don't know if it's fair to say it was an upset victory against Chucky. We just don't know what she was fully capable of. Maybe anybody who knew Catwoman knew she was going to pick it up there. Now we have a chance to see what else she's capable of. I mean, she came in and on her debut defeated perhaps the most dangerous competitor we've seen in TCW thus far. And that is Chucky, new junior heavyweight champion. Io Sky, we've seen in TCW before. Who did she wrestle again? She won the match. And then I don't know why I didn't think to offer her a contract at the time. My thoughts must have been elsewhere. She went against Matt Robinson. Io went against Matt Robinson. And she was successful. So we know Io is nothing but a winner here. Let's see if she will soon know her as the junior heavyweight champion. I mean, I also just personally, in non-virtual wrestling? Big fan of Io Sky. One of the greatest wrestlers in the modern era for sure. And these two ladies love working that lucha style. CMLL must be so mad they couldn't get Catwoman.
Come on.
But if Ramses wants to come over here and wrestle Catwoman, we will oblige. Now, Catwoman, we noticed also willing to get a little dirty in there. As we know, she is a cat burglar. I would love to say she stole the Junior Heavyweight Championship, but she earned it outright. You know, and against Chucky, we didn't mind a little rule bending as much. It still felt heroic. It's back and forth there. It still felt heroic in premise because it was against Chucky. Now, against Io Sky, it has a little bit of a different flavor, but I'm not prepared to say Catwoman is broke. I do think she's still broke. Oh, here we go, back and forth. These are two pretty evenly matched competitors in terms of in-ring ability. I think they were both graded at B. Both lucha, both junior heavyweights. So this should be a pretty good back and forth contest. Who can hit that big move? Oh, Io's going for, looks like a little bit of Boston Crab on Catwoman. Is Catwoman going to tap? No, not yet. And what about that, too? I mean, we've been trying to get women signed. Wow, standing moonsault to TCW for a while here. We finally do it, and it's for our very own junior heavyweight champion. I mean, Catwoman was such a big get for us. Wow! Like a moon stomp! Did she just win? Hell of a move by Catwoman. Catwoman's, I mean, she could become the new, really the new person to beat, right? I mean, obviously she's the champion, but similar to Chucky or Bonesaw, I could easily see us sitting here watching a lot of Catwoman title defenses. And Bonesaw is going to defend that title next against Dax Harwood. I mean, who can beat Bonesaw? Don't get disqualified, Catwoman! I don't know exactly how disqualifications work in this game, but I would assume Champion's Advantage would still overrule, and even in a loss, Catwoman would remain a junior heavyweight champion. I'm assuming as much. But you know what they say about assumptions. Oh man, I love seeing Chucky beg for mercy. I don't like seeing Io Sky beg for mercy. I don't like that you do that to Io. Oh, Io kicks out at 2. She's still in this. The genius of the sky. And the world's greatest thief. Meowing. She's meowing. I love that she's meows. Yeah. This game's so awesome. This is such a mysterious game. Oh, boom! Wait, if she meows, does that mean there is a meow sound in this game? I don't think you can upload custom sounds, can you? Can you? I don't know. Maybe you can. I would be losing my mind if I've just now learned that there is a meow sound in this game and I never actually gave it to Lion Mask. Because the Fighting Road playthrough is finished, by the way. I know Dilly Todd's been watching the Legend in the Making Lion Mask. Oh! Gouge in the eyes, and she's laughing about it. Off the ropes. Big drop kick. I would also love for my scouts to find Lion Mask. You know, that could be our Bonesaw killer right there. I mean, I will have to throw the book at Lion Mask. Wow, look at that! I would have to throw the signing bonus at Lion Mask. I could not live in a world where somebody else got Lion Mask. Nice Shining Wizard, or Enziguri perhaps rather. And now Catwoman's slowing down. This is Io's chance to capitalize. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stiff elbows to the chest there. Yeah, shout out to Dilly's House for watching the Lion Mask Fighting Road playthrough. I'm always so delighted when somebody watches those playthroughs. It's just different. I feel like it's more of an ask. Oh, wait, hold on. Hurricanrana with the pin! Oh, 2-9. It's just a bigger ask than being like, hey, maybe you tune into my stream and watch for an hour or something. To be like, hey, watch this 15-part series is something else. Oh, Io, so close to becoming the new junior champion. Oh, oh no, not the CBT. I guess that wouldn't be the right acronym against Io Sky. I'm not gonna stand here and figure out what it is. Sunset flip, hold on! She's meowing! Is Catwoman? No! 2-9! This is a hell of a contest! Back and forth between these two ladies. I'll tell you, really, regardless of what happens here, I do think I might want to sign Io Sky next month. I think she is a great pickup for us. And you see just how well she's competing here against one of TCW's best. Oh, big super kick to Io, who does not get up to return the favor. Standing moonsault. I think Catwoman maybe just retained. No, Io kicks out at 2. But Io is she's winded. She needs to catch her breath. Oh, rolls up into the stomp. She caught her breath, and now Io's trying to stay in control. Another stomp and a standing moonsault of her own. Has Io done it? 2.9. This match rolls on. Oh my God, Catwoman cannot find her footing. Io is in firm control. Has she done it? New champ. No, Catwoman kicks out at 2. Every time they get up, Io. Is that going to be the one that does it? Yes, it is. Io Sky is the new TCW Junior Heavyweight Champion. Wow. Catwoman on her first defense loses to the genius of the sky. 100% match eval. A perfect match and a new champion is crowned. And I think I've seen enough, folks. We are obviously going to roll up the dump truck full of cash to Io Sky's house tomorrow and try to get her to sign. I mean, that was a perfect storm there, though, wasn't it? Two juniors, both working lucha style, championship match. I mean, holy cannoli. Shades of Lion Mask for the win. Here we go. Main event time. Will we spam the big move? Hit that pile driver 16 times. Hit that Lion Bomb 4 times. Lion Bomb, the big one, the big series for Lion Mask, what was it? It's like DDT, pile driver, pride breaker, Lion Bomb, Lion Tamer. Hit that sequence like 3 times and you will win every match. Alright, here we go. Bonesaw McGraw, who has been unstoppable since winning the world title at TCW 3. This is TCW 9, which would make this, what, his 6th defense? If he's successful. We don't know what a TCW looks like without Bonesaw as our champion. Our heavyweight champ. Wow, look at the core strength from Dax Harwood, who himself is already a prior champ in this promotion. He and Samoa Joe were our first ever heavyweight tag champions. Excuse me. Getting a little burpy. I've not had any food today. Just sipping on this 200 milligrams of caffeine here. For lunch, of course, I'll have a buttered popcorn at the movie theater. I'm a very healthy and responsible adult who makes reasonable decisions when no one else is home. Wrenching back, knee in the shoulders of Dax Harwood. And I'll say it plainly. To me, this would be a massive upset. I would not expect Dax Harwood to be the one to defeat Bonesaw McGraw for the heavyweight championship. Dax, first of all, primarily known as a tag wrestler. One half of a whole. That was a final sum of him and Samoa Joe. And they had brief success as a team. But now he is flying solo once more. And Bonesaw excels in this environment. We saw him just really whoop Thomas Walker's ass last time. What will happen against Dax Harwood here today? I got a feeling we're seeing the champ retain. I'm still riding the high of Io Sky winning the Junior Heavyweight Championship. The Junior Heavyweight division is picking up here in TCW. Even though Catwoman lost, to have Catwoman here and hopefully Io Sky soon is a big deal for us. We gotta remember to change our promotion style to lucha after this. And we'll see if our scouts find anybody, Daily Times, because last time our scouts found nobody after the last show. So I realized I could tell them to, usually you specify, okay, look in Latin America for a showman. This time I went down the list and I said, look everywhere for anybody. I don't care where they're from. I don't care what style they work. Cast a wide net. Let's see who we catch. And they may not be anybody we're even interested in doing business with. We can't know until we bring them in. And so I'm hoping we'll find somebody of note. Even though I'm already made up my mind, I gotta hire Io Sky next month. We cannot risk a world in which our champion gets signed by another promotion, which doesn't, in fairness, it doesn't seem like the other promotions hire that often. At least not yet. What do they know that I don't? But we're making money over here, okay? Even on our really expensive shows, we only our economy show we only lost like $1,500. That was after we threw 60 grand at Eli to sign here. So we're making our money back big time. Like, we're seriously about to become a profitable promotion. And we hire a new wrestler every month. I think these guys should start taking notes from us. Okay? I mean, what's going on over there? Are they just booking the same matches over and over again? Maybe they're relying on outside talent? Which we do still as well, to be fair. But, you know, we're locking people down to contracts. We're trying to make this the premier virtual wrestling league once again. And I think we're on our way. Neckbreaker by Bonesaw. Bonesaw was the first person we ever signed. I mean, he has been invaluable for us, right? Like, TCW just isn't the same without Bonesaw McGraw. Dax Harwood, big pile driver though, gonna try to bring an end to that era on the verge of TCW 10. We gotta make TCW 10 a big one. I don't know what we gotta do to make it a big one, but we gotta make it a big one. Maybe we can manage. Maybe we can debut the junior heavyweight tag titles there, or maybe we try to do a 6-man tag. A 6-man is brutal. Also, do we really want to watch a 6-man tag match? We might never watch those matches. Dilly knows what I'm talking about. If you watch the Fighting Road playthrough, I am not inclined to sit here and watch a 6-man tag match. The only thing worse than watching a 6-man tag match is competing in a 6-man tag match, which often does still distill down to still watching a 6-man tag match.
Yeah.
Whoa, big spinning elbow there. Dax?
Wow.
Sounded a lot like Waluigi.
Yeah.
I never heard Dax Harwood make those sounds before, but those could be the sounds that carry him to victory here today. I mean, that would be fascinating if Dax became our heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wow! What a move to Bonesaw. Both men are down. Bonesaw actually gets up first, but he's still winded. Sends the champ to the corner. We have not seen Bonesaw use those brass knuckles yet, surprisingly. Off the ropes! Big double axe handle. I don't know if he thinks he doesn't need to. I don't know if he's going for some sort of integrity move. 2-9 off the double axe handle. Dax might be in big trouble here. He has got to turn this around. Oh, again! Drops Bones on his head, but Bonesaw gets right back up. Right back up like it's nothing. Oh, here we go. Trading blows back and forth. Who's it going to be? Bonesaw is ready. Big drop kick. But Dax gets right back up. Discus Lariat. Oh, man, that just fires me up so hard when they get back up and turned around. Bonesaw takes Dax to the corner. Oh, now it's Harwood in the tree of woe, and he is just kicking away at the midsection of the former heavyweight tag champion, Dax Harwood. Slams him out of the ring. Bonesaw is going to wisely back off and take an opportunity to catch his breath. You see Dax is winded out there. I would have maybe stayed on the outside myself and taken a few extra moments to catch my breath. You have a count until 20. Uh-oh, what is Bonesaw doing up there? Dax counters it. Oh. I mean, good for Dax, but I was hoping to see a big move there. Locks up. Again, drops! Bonesaw on his head. Go for the pin, for God's sake. There it is again! Going for the leg. Dax Harwood is in firm control of this match all of a sudden. And a kind of ice. It's Bonesaw taps out. Bonesaw taps out. Bonesaw taps out. Bonesaw taps out to Dax Harwood, who becomes the new TCW Heavyweight Champion. Oh my God! With a 96%, Dax Harwood locks in the Anaconda Vice and beats Bonesaw McGraw. A massive upset, if you don't mind my saying. Holy shit! It's a new era. As we roll into TCW 10, it is a new era. New champs. Dax Harwood, there he is, the new champion. Io Shirai is our junior heavyweight champion. Gonna have to throw a bunch of cash at her. A flawless show. We're ready to book a bigger venue. I don't believe you. I'll check, but I don't believe you. What else happened? Fale and Minoru Suzuki are the New Japan Tag Champions. That's it. We made $88,000. Yo, we are on the rise. We are soluble. We could send somebody to New Japan. I don't know if we're going to do it. I don't know if we're going to do that. We need everybody here for TCW 10, the biggest show we've ever done. Hopefully nobody needs to go on a training expedition. Thomas has returned from his training expedition, ready to take on the world. There he is. No, found no one. 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 And Jack Howard wants a raise. Wait, what's this? Dax Harwood and Bill Bullock have been feuding for a while now, but hostilities finally exploded. The industry is in an uproar? Wait, what? I was not privy to this. We're talking about Bill Bullock? What does that mean? What do I do about that? Hold on. We're going to start a new tab here. First of all, do a tournament with New Japan. They found nobody? Do we need to run Dax Harwood versus Bill Bullock? Is that the move at TCW 10? It doesn't seem like a good first challenge. Bill Bullock's a junior. He can't challenge for the heavyweight title. What do we do about this? They have like legitimate heat backstage. Dax and Bill won't be able to work out their differences with words. Let them solve it in the ring. Dax Harwood just won the world championship. What do you mean? You want me to book Bill Bullock? Do we have somebody else named? I'm serious. Like, do we have somebody else named Bill here? And no. Why has Bill Bullock got so much heat with Dax Harwood? He's the world champion. Is that really the main event we want to book at TCW 10? I would love to book them in like a cage match though, or like a barbed wire match. But the way this works is so weird. You have to like if I come in here, it's interesting to me that these are all recommended because we're a showman promotion, but like I can't book match stipulations in the event. So another weird thing with Fire Promoter is if one match is a cage death match, they're all cage death matches, which I don't think is very appropriate. All right, let's get in here. Let's see. Let's take a look. The training center. We need to repair this stuff. Oh, we might have to upgrade the training center as well before we can hire Io Sky, I think. Let's repair all our shit. Great. How's the merch going? We're selling goods and towels. That's fantastic. Okay, we gotta cheese it a little bit here. We're Lucha. We're gonna save. We're gonna hire Eos. We're gonna try to. If she says no, am I allowed to reroll? Wait, oh no. Offer contract. Okay, we do have to upgrade the gym, and we will, which is gonna make. That's going to cost a lot of money. $80,000. So now we've spent a lot of money already and have not hired anybody. Let's look at anybody need to go train. Bill Bullock's in poor condition. Is it like a huge mixed opportunity for me to not book Bill Bullock versus Dax Harwood? Right? Am I going to be penalized for not taking that advice? Because I'm looking at this and it looks like Bill Bullock's going to get injured if I wrestle it, or maybe if I wrestle him myself too. But if anybody wrestles him, Bonesaw needs a break. No, we can't be without Bonesaw at TCW 10. He's our top draw. I mean, he's not the champ anymore, so that's convenient. Okay, you know what? I will risk it with Bill Bullock. I will risk him getting injured. Bonesaw has earned a break. Where would he like to go? I think he would like to go to Latin America. Go to Latin America and see if you can befriend Ramses while you're there so we could steal him. Bonesaw goes on vacation. We'll keep Bill Bullock, and if he gets hurt, he gets hurt. I also like the shame of that is I can't have Bill Bullock challenge for Dax's title because he's a junior. Okay, EO, I really need you to come work for us. I'm gonna throw the book at you. No! EO! EO, I need you to come work here. Reroll. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. And if she says no, then I'm gonna have to live with it. This one, right? Okay, we saved after we changed it to Lucha, right? Let's try. God, I cannot remember where stuff is in these menus. There's so many of them. Oh, I have to go upgrade the gym again. Goodness gracious. Oh. Yo, please. I'll give you all the money. God! It's my worst nightmare. And I'm not gonna re-roll, which means we can't sign anybody this month. Right before TCW is done. We don't have Bonesaw. Which means now we have to get EO to come back and lose that title. Damn it! Training expedition. Oh, somebody also wanted to. Was it Jack Howard? We have to renegotiate his salary. Bonesaw, go to Latin America. Let me know what happens there. Jack Howard, right? He said he wanted. Dog, you can have $1,800. There you go. That's no problem for me personally. Damn, man. Now we gotta get EO back in here to lose the title. Okay, let's see who we've got. Right? Oh, we can also change our promo stats. Back to Showman. Damn it. How do we get EO in here? Alright, we've got to do... Let's start working on the card, which we might have just enough time for me to do the card. We probably won't watch all the matches. TCW 10. Okay, we got to do junior heavyweight. Is Io Sky versus David Houston. We did establish that. Right? And then we have tag titles, which are still Matt Robinson and Jack Howard. Just helps me to write this stuff out so I don't forget. As far as junior heavyweights go, we can do Mr. Eli Mack versus Catwoman. Who could challenge the tag champs this time? We could do Chucky Thomas Walker. We said we would do that. We could do that this time. Damn, that kills me about EO. We gotta invite EO and try to get the title off of her, and maybe David Houston will be the one to do it. I also worry about the fact that Dax Harwood's the champion. He's going to compete, but he's not. I worry that what it's going to mean for the title to not be on the line. Right? I'm not crazy. Bill Bullock's a junior. Yeah, he is. Why does Bill have so much heat with Dax Harwood? What do you think this is, Bill? I'm sorry. If you're going to make me pick between the two of you, it's going to be Dax Harwood. Why you got so much backstage heat? And is it so smart for us to put two guys in the ring who really hate each other? I mean, sometimes that is a great idea in wrestling. I guess we'll try it. I just want to see if something like cool happens, right? You know, like, are we going to get extra points for booking a blood feud like that? Chucky needs an opponent. And we need, let's see. We need challengers to the tag titles. We could do... Let's do Chucky... Let's do Chucky versus Thomas Walker. To see who the true leader of the Fork Club is. Which leaves Mickey Williams needing an opponent. Do we run him versus Samoa Joe again, just for kicks? And then we got to hire two outsiders again for the tag championships, which I hate to do. I mean, alternatively, we put Samoa Joe in the tag title spot again with a new partner, but I don't think so. I'm just not feeling it. So Mickey Williams and Samoa Joe are going to wrestle each other for like the 20th time in their careers. What team do we want to challenge then? Scouts, hey. I guess, do you think maybe what's the benefit to having them do it for more than 1 month at a time? Do you think they're more successful if we give them extra time? But it's like less opportunities for us to, it's like less opportunities for us to get hits, right? I don't want to have to wait months at a time. But we just put them all out there with no preferences, and none of them found anybody. So I'm wondering if you give them more time, if they're more likely to find somebody. I'll give you 2 months, which means we won't even know whether you were successful today. That'll be a next time thing, but... Okay. And then... we gotta invite somebody to come work this tag match. Which, again, is not wise and could be disastrous. We just need 2 good showmen. Although, maybe not too good. Maybe we want to find people who are popular, but not that good in the ring. And that way, they're less likely to win. So I'm looking at Albert Wesker right here. Although maybe it's best to look for showmen as well. Batman. We got Catwoman already. Maybe we should just try to get Batman in here too. She's strong style though. I don't want them to bail on me. Billy Gunn? Billy Gunn, I've never really thought about. Mr. Ass. Did I go back to showman style after the reload? Let me double check. Yes, I did. But thank you for asking. I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Ass Billy Gunn. Because look at this. This got everything we've ever wanted. Please say yes. Billy Gunn's here. And who's gonna team up with Billy Gunn to challenge for the tag titles? We could go Blue Cane. They could be like Blue Ass or something. I don't know. Ass Machine? Big Blue Ass Machine? Let's do... Blue Cane was a hit for us. Got it. Perfect. What a show. What a show at PCW 10. What an era. I don't think Mr. Ass could exist in 2026. Well, I'll tell you, Billy Gunn still does make appearances in AEW. He does still maintain an ass-related gimmick. His sons are now a tag team, and in addition to him being... his new moniker is not Mr. Ass, it's Daddy Ass, and his sons are in a tag team called the Bang Bang Gang. And they used to do a thing where they would say, "Scissor me daddy," and then they would make scissors with their fingers and go like this to each other. So you do stand empirically corrected in this moment. Not only is he still around, but it's kind of even crazier. There's not like a gay panic wedding though. We haven't done that. We've lost the gay panic element of it. All right, we're saving. And let's see. We're not going to be able to watch all these matches, but let's put this show together. TCW 10. It's a big one, and I regret that our world title is not on the line. I'm not going to make that the main event. Junior heavyweight should be a main event. All right, here we go. Chucky takes on Thomas Walker to see who the true leader of the Fork World Order is. Mickey Williams, once again, this is the real rivalry right here. I wish I could make this like a hardcore match or something, because these guys have earned it. These are just like, I can just plug these guys in anywhere. Here you go. You go with the green shorts this time. Mr. Eli Mack takes on the former champion, Catwoman. Tag titles. Matt Robinson and Jack Howard will take on Blue Cane and Mr. Ass. Do you have a blue attire? Yes, you do. Perfect match. What a happy revelation. Look at these guys. The big blue ass machine. And then we'll do this blood feud match. Man, I wish I was allowed to edit the stipulation of the match individually. I think that's really weird. Bill Bullock and Dax Harwood, who's our world champion. And then we've got our junior... Huh? Is that your title match? Oh, here. Oh, I forgot to invite Io Sky. God damn it. And what sucks is I cannot save it. I have to go do all that again. I have to invite Io Sky to come work here. And now I'm scared she'll say no, so now I have to go... What if she says no? What if she just takes our title and runs? You know what? I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let that happen. I will make sure Io Sky comes here and works. That doesn't mean she has to lose the title, but she has to come here and defend it, okay? I was so locked into the idea that she already worked here. Okay, and oh my god, she better fucking... she better show up. I'm so sad about that. I really thought Io was going to be a shooter for us. And, like, maybe she still could. I don't know. But she's worked here twice. She has one of our titles. Okay, now start all over. It's fine. It's not like I need to get out of here soon. I would hate to leave you in such suspense. Maybe we just can't watch very many matches. Chucky versus Thomas Walker. Like, we're not going to... I would love to be here at TCW 10 watching all the matches, but... Mickey Williams versus Samoa Joe, who has green shorts for some reason in this one. Mr. Eli Mack versus Catwoman. Great. The tag titles. Big Blue Ass Machine. Make sure he's blue. Okay, and then we have, for some reason, the blood feud. Bill Bullock and Dax Harwood. And then our junior championship match, right? Io Sky versus David Houston. Full house. Can we do a bigger venue? Let's see. No. I mean, we probably could if we made it worth $10, but like, do you think that's going to be... I don't think that's going to be a good trade. I think we can go... I think we're going to stay right here for now. I think we're going to pay a little bit extra for William Jordan to be the ref, and our matches are going to be even better. I don't think we need to advertise it better, right? Because we're already like... Yeah, that adds 8 people. Like, we're good. Okay. Oh, and we gotta do match style to try to make sure she shows up. Lucha. They were both showmen, so that's easy. Now, I think we really have to make sure she shows up. We may have to take as many re-rolls as necessary. I don't know. I mean, it would just be catastrophic if she didn't show up. Please, everybody show up. Please, everybody show up. The grudge match between Dax and Bill is finally happening. The hype brought out a larger crowd than we normally see. Wow. Everyone has been clamoring for this. And there is Dax Harwood with his title, even though he can't put it on the line against Bill Bullock because they're not in the same weight class. Please, everybody show up. Please, everybody show up. Please, everybody show up. Please, everybody show up. Please, everybody show up at TCW 10 in October. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, who's the real leader of the Fort Gang? It's Chucky. Wow, 100%! Look at the chemistry there. A perfect match, but of course, it is Chucky who's the real leader of the FWO. We'll skip Mickey Williams, Samoa Joe. Another great match, Mickey Williams with the King Cobra hold. That referee, I think, is doing wonders. We'll watch Catwoman Eli Mack. Sure. Let's see. You know, we got one of our boys in the mix. We want to watch the match. Fight! That referee, I think, is doing wonders today. And we need him to. We need TCW 10 to be huge. We don't have Bonesaw McGraw. Bill Bullock might fucking die today. He's already been to the hospital before. Our world title's not on the line because for some reason people are more hyped up by the idea of watching Dax Harwood wrestle Bill Bullock than they are seeing Dax Harwood put the title on the line. I would have personally maybe thought about bringing Kevin Owens in to challenge. No, actually I wouldn't. I've learned my lesson the hard way. I'm not going to pay a bunch of money for people to challenge for titles that they might win and then hold hostage. The great news is Io Sky is here tonight at TCW 10. And I think we can only really win here because either she's going to lose and then the title is back in TCW's hands with David Houston, which long time coming. I mean, that is a main event caliber match, him getting to finally challenge for the title. Or Io Sky wins, defends the title, and then maybe is more likely to sign a contract with us after TCW 10. My thinking is that, because they always go, well, they don't really like us. Which, by the way, they always say that. They don't really like us. Does nobody like us? Is that ever going to change? Blue Thunder bombed a Catwoman, who was just the junior heavyweight champion, by the way. Should Eli win this one, you gotta think he's close to title contention. We'll see. Catwoman, I definitely thought we were going to get a longer title reign from Catwoman. And now, because Io Sky is holding my belt hostage, I kind of wish we had. Though it was really exciting to see her win that belt. Big fan of Io Sky. I don't know why she doesn't like us very much. I was willing to drive a dump truck. What did I offer her? 20 grand? I offered her the most money one could offer her. And she said, no, thank you. Hooks the leg. You know, I had to pay Eli $60,000 to work here, but at least he said yes. I thought we'd see a much longer title reign from Catwoman, but regardless, I'm happy she's here. She's a great fit for us. Big moonsault off the top. And it's great. I think we worked with Catwoman a little in the first season of WATCW. So it's nice to work together again and make a lot of money and change the landscape of virtual pro wrestling. She's already a junior heavyweight champion here for us. Ooh, into the clutch, the kitty clutch. Eli does not give up. The underdog versus a cat burglar. A tale as old as time. He hits the Helluva kick that time. See Catwoman. She kicks out at 2.9. If Catwoman wins, maybe we have to go ahead and finally pick up the Lego Batman playthrough because we haven't even unlocked her yet. We're still in like chapter 1 with Commissioner Gordon. Actually, I don't even think he's a commissioner yet in the story of the game. I think he's like Lieutenant Gordon. Oh! Rolls him up! Gonna steal it! As she's stolen so many precious gems. Hope Bonesaw is having fun in Latin America. I really need to start building a bridge to CMLL. So we can get Ramses in here. Oops. Put your whip to sleep. So I don't have the stream open. I think my hard out is going to be 130 and it's 114 right now. So we'll see what match. We might have to skip the tag match respectfully. Because I want to watch... I mean, I don't actually really want to watch X Harwood versus Bullock. But I you know, apparently that's where all the heat is, so... We might have to skip the tag match, which I feel a little superstitious and fearful of doing. Because I'm scared we'll get to the next screen and Big Blue Ass Machine will have the tag titles. Blue Thunder Bomb! Big Blue Thunder Bomb! And like, you know, we could probably get Billy Gunn and Blue Cane to sign here, but that's going to be 2 months of contract offers. Wow, look out! Holy God, she's not even hiding that. Hits him with a chair and soaks up the aura. Please, Catwoman, don't go broke on us. You know, it's okay. You can have heroes who bend the rules. That can happen. Catwoman is that kind of character, right? I just hate to see champions come in here and go to the dark side time and time again. I mean, Chucky showed up on the dark side, but Bonesaw broke my heart with that. She's meowing, rolls up Eli, he kicks out, and now she's gonna choke that man. Let that man go. You're gonna kill him. Oh my God. Strangling somebody with your own hands. I don't know, that feels a little uncomfortable. God, it is, what happens at TCW? Is the pressure just get to these competitors? It forces them to become worse versions of themselves and attempts to be successful? I know other promotions may make that feel necessary, but TCW doesn't want to be one of those promotions. Going for the armbar on Eli, who fights out of it. It's alright if we gotta skip matches. Yeah, man, my goal's never been watch all the matches, because that would get tedious, you know. I think the, like... Whoa, stunner! Eli hits his trademark stunner! The first time we've seen that in DCW! Floats over DDT! Why the hell did he not go for a cover after the stunner? Big running knee. He's feeling it. He's going wild, brother. You know, but... Oh, wow! Well, we don't gotta skip that one. Catwoman cleaned it up. Big cartwheel, look at her go! Soaking it up. Dang, tough break for Eli. The big moneymaker. 98% though. Hurricane Rana. These are some great matches we're having here. Yeah, I think I am going to skip the tag match, which I regret to do because I was so excited to see Big Blue Ass Machine. Well, let's see. They might be our new champions. Okay, they're not. It's okay, they're not. Matt Robinson and Jack Howard defend the titles in another 95% classic Defeat the big blue ass machine. Thanks for showing up, fellas. We're keeping our tag belts. That's good news for us. Not that I'm opposed to signing, potentially, Billy Gunn or Blue Cane. I just don't want to be forced to it. Alright, let's see Dax Harwood and Bill Bullock. Let's see. Apparently these guys fucking hate each other. So this is their opportunity to work out their differences in an art form that requires them to be highly responsible for each other's physical safety. Yeah, that was rough. Eli was soaking it up. He was doing the taunt and immediately lost, as it sometimes happens. You know, sometimes you fly too close to the sun and your wings get burned the fuck off.
Yeah.
Dax Harwood's our World Heavyweight Champion. He broke Bonesaw. Bonesaw's not even here. That's how badly he beat Bonesaw. Bonesaw's been on every single show since TCW 1, I think. He was our first signing. This is the first show that Bonesaw has missed, and it's no coincidence that it comes after losing the Heavyweight Championship to Dax fucking Harwood, of all people. And this is a non-title contest, of course. Bill Bullock is too small to challenge for his title. But, I'll just say it right now. If Bill Bullock wins this match, he's obviously challenging for the Junior Heavyweight Championship next month. Obviously, that's gotta happen. If you beat the Heavyweight Champion, then I'll book you against a different champion. But big pile driver on the mat! You can feel the animosity in that. Dax Harwood working some shit out there. And this is a regular match. Be careful, fellas. They're bringing weapons and kendo sticks into the mix. Oh my god. What happened to these guys that made them dislike each other so much? I feel like Bill Bullock spends a lot of time back in catering. Did he take like the last turkey wrap? Dax Harwood was like, he got off of his championship match and he worked up such an appetite. His metabolism was running wild, brother. He's got the big belt. He goes to the back. Pile driver! He wants to get one of them turkey wraps. And Bill Bullock was munching on it in the locker room already. And somebody even told Samoa Joe was like, Bill, look, Dax is going to want that turkey wrap. He loves those turkey wraps after the match. You're going to have lots of heat if you eat that turkey wrap. And he didn't care because he's the convict. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He said, I don't give a shit, man. I'm a lot of pain. I don't feel good. I might have to go back to the hospital. I need this protein. I'm eating the turkey wrap. And now here we are. That's true. And Bill Bullock's having issues on the neck, which Dax Harwood is targeting with those pile drivers. He is not working safe. He seems to want to put Bill Bullock back in the hospital, and he really might do it. Oh, he's swinging a chair. It's getting messy. Look, there is no finesse here. There's no flow. Whoa, big spinning elbow. They're just out there trying to hit the worst shit on each other. Oh, steel chair again, now targeting the head of Bullock. And he's going to get disqualified if he doesn't drop that chair. You can definitely feel the animosity in Dax Harwood for sure. And it might be there for Bill Bullock too, but this young whippersnapper just can't stand to the new heavyweight champion. I mean, that's who Dax Harwood is. He's the man who beat Bonesaw McGraw. Dax Harwood quickly on his way to becoming... Well, no, he can't. I was going to say Dax Harwood could become the first... Sledgehammer! Oh my god, he's walloping him! It's not even like a sledgehammer. That's like just a mallet. It's like Gallagher's mallet. That's what it would be. If you found that weapon in an RPG, that would be like... It'd be a mythic weapon.
Give up.
Gallagher's mallet. Enchanted.
Yeah.
Oh my god! The critical! He drops Bill Bullock on his neck and crushes it like a stack of dimes! The ref calls for it! This is over! Bill Bullock is not moving, and that's what happens when you take the last turkey wrap. Not a pretty match. 70%. Not a pretty match by any stretch. And we want to get a stretcher down there ASAP so we can get Bill Bullock to the back. And for heaven's sake, get Dax Harwood a turkey wrap. Yikes. Look, they told me to do that. That's my people told me to book that match. Fight! Okay, here we go. Main event of TCW 10. That's fine. Bill Bullock's fine. I'm sure we'll see him again. They wanted that match, all right? Everybody involved wanted that match. Here we go. This is a big one for us. The main event of TCW 10. Io Sky defends the Junior Heavyweight Championship against the Anti-Gravity Kid, David Houston. The Genius of the Sky versus the Anti-Gravity Kid. And I sung my praises of Io Sky at TCW 9. I think she's one of the greatest wrestlers in the world today, virtual or otherwise. I've been a big fan of hers for a good while now. I was thrilled by the premise of bringing her here and even letting her challenge for that title, which she did beat Catwoman to get. Now we're putting her against one of our very best, David Houston, who hasn't been able to challenge for that junior title since it was first introduced when he lost to Chucky many months ago. Now he has the opportunity. After defeating Mr. Eli Mack, he has the opportunity to finally hold that Junior Heavyweight Championship. Ah! Jumping pile driver, tombstone pile driver from Io Sky.
Yeah.
She is so good, man. And look, again, this is a win-win for me, ideally, okay? David Houston wins, we get our title back. Io Sky wins, maybe I can get her to sign a contract next month. We want you to work here. We were devastated and heartbroken. All the rumor mills and the dirt sheets are talking about Io Sky refusing to come work for TCW, that she ran away with our title. She's holding it hostage. She's defending it on the indies. I love her as a junior heavyweight champ for us, but I need her to come work here exclusively. I don't love the idea of her defending it in front of anybody. I don't want, I mean, she is a huge pickup. I don't want Stardom or New Japan or Waffle House or God forbid 25CW to look at the books and say, let's hire Io Sky, the current TCW Junior Heavyweight Champion, because then we have to pay so much money to get her to come back here and defend it. Back and forth we go. And I would say, honestly, I don't know there's another person in the world who wants that title more than David Houston. The original Junior Heavyweight for us. Well, so was Bill Bullock, but Bill Bullock might be in the fucking shadow realm at this point. David Houston is just a supreme talent for us. And he has so badly wanted this title. The one that Chucky defeated him to initially win, before eventually losing it to Catwoman, who then swiftly lost it to Io Sky. Big splash here. Can David Houston bring the title home at TCW 10? Because if he does, by the way, I mean, we may have to just stop pursuing Io, which break my heart, because I'd really bought into the fantasy of her working here. I thought that would be a huge get for us. Yeah, Bill Bullock may be in hell. He may. And it is true, because he's a heel. He's a broke boy. And it's true. If you die and you're a heel, you go to hell. It's non-negotiable. You don't even get to ask for forgiveness. It doesn't matter what's in your heart. If you're working as a heel and you die, you go to hell. Sorry. It's in there. It's in that Bible somewhere. I remember seeing that. You gotta work babyface if you want to go to heaven. Ow! Fuck! Just smashed my elbow on the table.
1, 2.
Counting new champ! Nope. Yeah, it's probably Leviticus that gets into working babyface versus heel. That makes sense. And these are two babyfaces, so should the worst happen, they'll get to go to Wrestle Heaven. That would be a good name for a show. Wrestle Heaven. That would be a good like TCW 20, aka Wrestle Heaven. Huge splash! But only baby faces could work. And then we'd have to do a show called Wrestle Hell where only the heels could work. It could be a 2-day weekend event. I'm really cooking over here. Io Sky and David Houston locking up that reverse choke slam again. Could David Houston just win the title? 2.9, it's fine. I don't have a heart out in 3 minutes here or anything like that. It's fine. The movie's at 1:55. I can afford to be a little late. The trailers play for 20 minutes. But it's fucking Spider-Man. It's a sold-out screening. And I just want to get there and get in my seat and not have to like shimmy past people because they got their little legs out in the recliner chairs. Movies are crazy down here, man. Like you go see a big movie on opening week, you will be sitting next to strangers unless you bring a party with you. I will be sandwiched between two strangers. I hate it. I hate that. I hate doing it, but I love to see the movies thrive, baby. Even if the movie's fucking Spider-Man, like they need the help. Moonsault from the anti-gravity kid. He's going for it again, the second. Capitalize, David. What are you doing? Io gets up. Oh, she had something ready in the chamber. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, Io countered it. Big bridge suplex. Oh, is Io going to retain the title? 2.9. We're still going. David kicked out. Everybody's going nuts in the small hall. Oh, whoa, David Houston. I think he learned that move from Chucky. Using the enemy's arsenal in his favor. Chucky, the undisputed leader of the FWO. Wait, David rolls her up. Is the kid gonna steal it? Houston does it. David Houston does not have a problem. Because Houston is the junior heavyweight champion! He brings the title home to TCW, brother! 100% with the roll-up and the new champion crown. Finally, David Houston is the TCW junior heavyweight champion. And he did it just before my heart out. 93%, that's going to be the best match average we've ever done. David Houston is the TCW champion. Let's look at this turnout. Good turnout, great average match rating. The audience loved the show. This will boost our popularity for sure. Regina is the junior heavyweight champion of 25CW. Okay. Wow, look at this. We made more money. We're making money. Oh, like hell we do. We have a singles tournament schedule of 25CW. Well, I can tell you definitively with absolute certainty, we will not be sending anybody to compete in a 25CW tournament. Maybe AEW. Okay, I gotta write this down. Or maybe Waffle House. I don't know. Last time we sent somebody to compete in Waffle House, it was Bill Bullock, and he got sent to the hospital for $3. I'm gonna write down AEW and Waffle House. I'm not even gonna write down 25CW. That didn't happen. Nobody's going there. Absolutely not. Oh, anything else? Bonesaw's back. Our scouts are still looking. Kimura from Stardom is at... Wow, I never saw this before. Cool. Kimura from Stardom is asking to fight one of our events. Okay. Book a worthwhile match for Kimura. Let me look at Kimura. Look, people are coming here. People are coming here to TCW saying they want to work. Stardom saw what we did with the Joshi like Io Sky, and they said, let's send one of ours over there. Hana Kimura. Oh, wow. The funky leader of TCS, who has 2 titles, is a showman. Oh, be careful, Stardom. Do you know what you're doing here? She is a showman. She's popular enough in America. I might have to steal this competitor from Stardom. They want to loan this person to us? A competitor like Hana Kimura, who's got basically everything we want to see in a competitor here? Yeah, sure. That's a great opportunity. Can do you think if we bring Hana Kimura here? Hold on. I want to see something. I want to see something. Oh my god, we could have... I know the hard out's not that hard. It's fine. We can have Hana Kimura defend the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Championship here at TCW 11 next time. And I do think we are gonna do that because we could totally book Chucky. He says Chucky in all caps. We could have Chucky become the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Champion against Hana Kimura next time. I mean, obviously, that's foolish of them. They are going to loan us one of their champions. And I can't steal the competitor herself yet. But if we win, we just have an extra junior heavyweight championship. Feed her to Chucky. That's true. My initial thought was Catwoman, but you are probably right. I think we're gonna have to run Hana Kimura versus Chucky next time. That's fucked. Let's real quick see before we wrap up. Training Expedition. Yeah. Okay. Bill Bullock. Bill Bullock lived. He lived, bitch. His neck is throbbing and red, but we are gonna send him out. How about you go to Europe? I think you've earned a trip to Europe. The convict who lived. You go over there. You just lost your blood feud match. Your neck is like falling off the hinges. Anybody else need to go? I'm glad to see Chucky's good because he's about to become the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Champion. Anybody else need to go? Who was that? Matt Robinson. Neck is feeling red, but it says he's good. Good. Okay, we only have to get rid of Bill Bullock. Great. Okay, let's save then. I'm good, coach. We'll wrap up there. Another great show for TCW. I mean, let's look at this now again. Dax Harwood's our new heavyweight champion. He will defend next time. We have to find another good... Maybe we could throw together a good tag team this... We have to sign somebody. It doesn't have to be Io Sky now. We have to put together a good tag team to challenge here. David Houston's finally our junior heavyweight champion. What's going on down here in 2-5 CW? Revolting Blob is the heavyweight champion. Bigfoot and I believe Sting are the tag champions. Regina is the junior heavyweight champion, and I believe Chyna and Ada Wong. God, 2-5CW's locked up all their champions. Piper Nevin's the WWE champ. Wow. The landscape of virtual wrestling, very interesting right now. I want to steal Ramsey's, but we're not ready for it yet. Okay. Yeah, 2-5CW has Mankind, who's apparently the 6-man champion with Bret Hart and Triple H. You hate to see it. What a shame. Especially because Mick Foley is, seems to be making a lot of ethical decisions about where he works these days. I thought 2-5CW wouldn't be included in that, but apparently it did. So we got a lot to look forward to. We're going to try to steal the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Championship. Dax is going to defend for the first time. TCW 11 is going to be a big show for us. I don't know who we're going to sign yet. Hopefully the scouts will start doing their fucking jobs and find somebody of interest to sign after that. Yeah, what a Time Warp team. Those are 3 guys who definitely really like each other, for sure. All right, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching. And by that, I think I mostly just mean thanks to Dilly Tots, who has been enjoying the Fire Pro output a lot lately, which is really cool, and I'm glad to hear it. I really have a lot of fun playing it. We're done with the Fighting Road playthrough, but Fire Promoter is going to roll on for the foreseeable future. I'm just going to keep ping-ponging between this and RE4, so... I guess the next stream will be RE4 most likely. I don't know when it's going to be. I haven't decided when I'm going to stream this next week. I'll figure it out today. So we'll do RE4. We'll do Fire Promoter. I know there's been some demand for a Fortnite stream, so we may investigate that soon. Do the Simpsons map. I know Dilly wants to do... I want to do Kleka. He also mentioned maybe finally do some fishing for friends because we both bought... what was it? The Call of the Wild fishing game, which is like a very straightforward and grounded fishing sim with no weird horror element to it at all. We both bought it on sale but have not actually played it, so that was in the talks. So all sorts of things we might be looking forward to coming up here. I'll have to figure out what the schedule looks like so we can make it happen. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man, which will be the first Marvel movie I've seen in the theater since Ant-Man Quantumania, so this is their chance to win me back. It's apparently pretty good. So I'm gonna go see that. I guess I'll let you know what I think of it next time I'm live. It's a big something for you to look forward to. Is my critical Spider-Man review. All right, have a great rest of your Sunday, and thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you soon. Bye bye.